You know I never forget that you're not done with me yet. And all the tears that I let, I got to keep pressing, got to keep pressing.
Now I done slipped and stumbled, flipped, failed and fumbled in this walk with you, Lord. Sometimes I really do miss those talks with you, Lord. It's true, I got a lot of things I need some help with. Issues from adolescence that I still ain't dealt with. It's selfish of me to repent of my sin, lay them down, turn around and pick them back up from need. But still, you never backed up from me. In tight spots, you were the backup for me. Even though times when I was ready to pack up and leave, you wouldn't back up, saying, son, only believe. Irv, you know it's better to give than receive. And I was like, I know, Lord, but I still gotta leave. Left some things I wanted to go and retrieve. And that was when you told me I was being deceived. But I didn't believe you. Still had a love for the evil that men do. Been through some storms and rain. Exposed some of my frailties, harder to change. Never knew this be a part of my name. So now that I'm back, full circle, please forgive me. I never meant to hurt you.
You know I never forget. Through all the pain and the sweat, that you're not done with me yet. I got to keep pressing, got to keep pressing on. You know I never forget that you're not done with me yet. And all the tears that I let, I got to keep pressing, got to keep
Lord, you know when you saw me as I was when I was finished. But in my eyes I saw a poor image, a shell of a man who never learned to handle his business, but always had an opinion on what to do, how to do, but had no follow through. Frustrated from the mistakes I made and did not follow you. Thought I would bother you, bringing you all these small matters. I prayed alone in my four-corner room, telling my scandals. Feeling like it was just some wild chatter. I couldn't recall sadder days separated from you. Open my mouth to give you praise I hesitated to do. I should've never hesitated on you. Sin of the world you demonstrated on you. Again, forgive me when I hated on you.
I'll never forget. Through all the pain and the sweat, that you're not done with me yet. I got to keep pressing, got to keep pressing on.
You know it's time to rise up, young people.
That you're not done with me yet.
It's been time.
And all the tears that I let, I got to keep pressing, got to keep pressing on. You know I never
See, you can't give up on life just because you take a couple of blows. You go through some trials and tragedy. Things don't always go your way, but it rains on the just and the unjust.
You know I never forget.
You can't ever forget
that you're not done with me yet.
God's not done with you yet.
I got to keep pressing, got to keep pressing.
Said we're gonna be persecuted for his name's sake anyway. And a lot of the things we go through is just to make us. So we have our own testimony. So we won't be preaching somebody else's Christ. And have a real relationship with God. Not just religion, but a true relationship with God. He that worships him must worship him in spirit and in truth, the word says. So no matter how hard you stumble, whatever pitfalls and trenches that you fall into, never forget you gotta keep pressing on for the high call.
If it wasn't for your grace, I don't know where I would be. When there seems there's no way out, Lord, you made a way for me. Turn my life around. I just want the whole world to see. It's you and me. It's you and me. It's you and me. It's you.
Yeah, I never thought I'd make it this far. Thought I was headed for the wall like a race car. Fast money had me living like a rock star. Spending nights in the back of a cop car. Yeah, now I'm looking for a better way. Reading scriptures in my cell to the break.
Woo woo! Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, ladies.
How are you?
Hello.
How y'all doing tonight?
Doing
Good.
good. Doing
So excited.
well.
I'm so excited to see y'all, and I'm so excited to talk to y'all tonight. Do me a favor. Invite whoever you can on. If you're in the room on tonight, invite some ladies on. We want to chat real quick. I teased the other Sunday when we was at church. Y'all remember that song? There's a meeting in the ladies' room. Well, this is
Yes.
gonna be a meeting in the ladies' room, but we're gonna be in the church house.
I know that's right.
We are excited. We got the Pink Pajama Praise Party. It's gonna be a praise party like none other, and it will be held at our church, Life Changers Church of Austin, where our pastors are Pastor Chris McAllister and Pastor Kim McAllister. Woo! Give it up. All right. So if y'all are watching tonight, we have in the room with us some beautiful ladies. They are going to be with us at the P4. They are just a few number of the unique ladies that'll be with us on that night. But we're so excited because we're going to talk about what P4 is and some of the treats that we have for you on that night. Right, Pastor Kim?
That is exactly right.
Yes, ma'am. We are going to share. We have a lot of treats for you guys. We've been planning. We've been getting our hands dirty. We've been in the mud trying to dig and just find out what can we do to make a difference in our community, to make a difference in the lives of our sisters in the body of Christ, to make a difference in our churches. We just want to do something different because if I can give y'all my spiel before we move forward, we know that especially in our church culture, there are a lot of things that we face that we have really thrown church at for many years. And we've thrown church at it, we've thrown church at it, we've thrown church at it, but it has not been issues that church can fix. It's been some issues that we need other avenues to solve, and God has given us resources. He has given us access to different areas, to different professionals, to different venues, to different people to help us with a lot of the issues that we have been kind of wiping over with just come to church. And so we want to bring in some heavy hitters. We want to bring in some people that can help us in those areas. And so Pastor Kim, we got together, and Pastor Kim, we dug deep to kind of find some people that we could bring in to help us. It's a new year, and we want some new ladies so we can do a new thing in God. He is going to do a new thing in us, and we're ready to be created anew. So with that being said, God gave us the P4 pajama party. It's going to be a night of praise. It's not going to be church. It's going to be a night of celebration, a night of sisterhood. This is a women's empowerment event. And when I say empowerment, I mean empowerment meaning you're going to be given authority, you're going to be given power, and you're going to be given resources to do some things that you couldn't do before. Now, when I say women's empowerment, I am not saying that this is a feminist movement because I don't know about y'all, but I need my man.
That's right.
It's my man.
Okay.
Movement. It's empowerment event. I need mine, and so I'm gonna just we're gonna share tonight. We're gonna, like I said, if you're in the room on tonight, we want you to interact with us. We want you to comment. We want you to ask questions. We want you to tag some ladies, bring some ladies on, because tonight we're going to give you some info and just chat a little bit tonight. Before we jump in anything, Pastor Kim, you got anything you want to share with us? You excited?
Well, yeah, I'm excited. You know, one thing I'm excited about is because what we are doing, we're actually ministering to the whole woman.
Yes.
We're ministering to her spirit, her mind, as well as the body. We're not just focusing on one thing, like you were just saying earlier, what we kind of do sometimes in the previous church. You know, we just do one way. It's like there's more ways to go about trying to minister to. We want to have a healthy mind, healthy spirit, a healthy body. We want to have healing and restoration and all that. And of course, we want to have fun as well. And we're going to hit some real topics to help us with our day-to-day lifestyles.
I'm so glad about it. we're gonna have some, what do you call it? Like not self-improvement, but when you do self-care, we're gonna have a lot of self-care.
Self-care.
I'm excited about that. And that's a good segue to talk about the two other ladies that we have with us tonight. We have on the platform tonight, we have Francesca, our friend. We have Francesca, and we have Miss Niecy. Hello, Niecy. And I'm just gonna go through a little bit about these ladies. I'm gonna start with you, friend. You are one of the ladies that will be presenting something to us that all ladies love. You can say that you probably don't like it, but by the end of the night, I guarantee you're gonna change your mind. Fashion, fashion, fashion. I want to bring y'all Francesca. Let me tell you a little bit about it. And she's gonna share a little bit about what she's gonna share that night. Francesca, her name is Francesca Victoria. You can find her on Facebook. She's an educator with the Round Rock ISD who hails from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I call her a rising fashionista who showcased at the Dress for Success Austin Fall 2023 fashion show. Hey, friend, ladies, everybody in the country, see y'all say hi to friend.
Hey, y'all.
I'm gonna say, hey, y'all, I got my ticket. Yes, yes.
That's what ticket is.
And so with self-care, friend, can you talk a little bit about us, a little bit to us about what you're gonna be? Don't give us it all. Just tell us a little bit about what you plan on sharing with us on that night.
Angelica is crazy. Hey, Gio girl. So, I was going to talk about my business. So my business is, I am the CEO founder of Conquer Aesthetic Styling. And it's basically a business to, like you guys are talking about, the whole woman. And it's for you to feel confident within yourself as soon as you step out the door. Confidence starts within, but also it exudes in what you wear. A lot of people don't realize that you can show your personality through your clothes and how you feel about yourself through your clothes, right? So that's what I plan to bring. My theme is pop into spring. Wait, with a pop of color, something like that. I'm still working on it, but
let us be surprised.
Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to basically showcase how you can mix and match certain things. If you are more of a conservative type of woman and you don't really like to show your body that much, like there's different options where you can still feel sexy. Can I say that? You can still feel sexy. You can still feel good. Okay, I'm just making sure. First guy. But you can feel confident, you can feel empowered, and part of that comes with your clothing. Like, yes, it starts inside, but also you want to include that on the outside. And that's what I plan on doing.
I'm excited. I know, and she all into it. She came to me and was like, "Okay, I need to know about logistics," and I'm like,
"That's correct."
So baby, she's ready. She's ready.
Yes,
she's
ma'am.
going to bring us some fashion. I don't want to get into the details of the details, because I want us to be surprised, and I want us to enjoy what she presents us that night. But that's a part of self-care. The way we dress, the way that we present ourselves. When we talked about it, PK, that night when we talked, we said, when you look good, you feel good.
You feel good.
And sometimes you can have everything else on point, but if your outfit ain't right, you still kind of shine to the back a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. I'm gonna share a little bit more about her later. We're gonna have a professional stylist with us on that night, but I'll share more about the other people that we'll have on that night. But let me jump down here to Miss Denise. She's sitting so kindly. I just met her, y'all, and I met her through text, through a mutual friend, and she has such a sweet spirit. I'm so excited to have her. She is one of our vendors on that night, but she's not only going to be a vendor to sell, she's going to be a presenter on that night, and she's going to present something very special. So I'm not gonna tell it all. I want you to talk to me about. Let me introduce you formally. Hold on. Let me get to your name. I'm gonna go down here to Miss Denise. Oh yeah. I don't have my stuff together. Here you go. Okay. Miss Denise is Miss Niecy Tillman. She's an entrepreneur and rising creator. She's the owner of the Wickenburn Candle Bar in Temple, Texas. I believe there's another. You'll let us know. And she's the mother of some young entrepreneurs. I bet you didn't think I knew that, did you? So she'll share with us about that as well, because her daughters, I believe, are entrepreneurs as well. A little birdie told me that. So, Niecy, can you share with us a little bit about Wickenburn and a little bit about yourself?
I sure
Denise,
can.
hold on, wait. Denise, Sean said you're my classmate. She's in the comments.
Hey, Sean. And
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, y'all.
She'll get back in.
She'll come back in. Let me jump over to PK.
Okay.
Hey, that's Pastor Kim, y'all. Say hey, Pastor Kim.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We'll jump over to Pastor Kim. Pastor Kim is one half.
Oh, there she go.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off on Pastor Kim. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Oh no.
I guess
You gonna let us be great?
it won't Pastor Kim to go. We don't go ahead with the devil is a lie. I know that's right there. Let's go with Pastor Kim. Pastor
Okay.
Kim is one half of our senior leadership. She's a senior pastor at Life Changer. She's a wife to Pastor Chris McAllister, and she is the mom of 4. She is a licensed registered nurse and instructor, and she is the creative mind behind PK's Corner. PK's Corner is a children's inspirational puppet ministry for diverse children.
That's right.
Hey, we'll come back to you, Niecy, real quick. Come on, PK, tell us a little bit about you.
Oh, well, goodness. You mean what I'm going to talk about that night or just about me in general?
Well, we already know that PK, well, let me let y'all know, PK is going to handle all things physical health. That's a big thing about her, women's physical health. She watches us like a hog. If she's seeing any little thing, she's right there. Why you got that fan? Are you want to live
you kind of know.
She'll send you through a checklist, but that's because it's a passion of hers, and it's also a ministry of hers. And Pastor Kim, let us know a little bit about what you, not everything, but kind of where you're going to be directing us in on Friday night.
You know, how you were talking about earlier, how, you know, back in the kind of old days, how they would focus on one thing and they wouldn't focus on other things, or, you know, they may say things like, you know, that's not of God. It's like there are some things that are definitely created by God in our bodies, and then transitions that we go through. So I'm gonna be talking about some things about the changes in our body, things that may be happening, because there's a lot of things that we are not aware of, and believe it or not, there's a lot of things I wasn't aware of, even just being a registered nurse for over 20 years. Some things that they didn't talk about. So I'm gonna go in a little bit detail of that. I'm gonna educate our women in things that they may not be aware of, wondering, why am I feeling this way? What is going on with me? What is happening to me? You know, I'm gonna talk about some of the young things with young ladies, and then go on up to the older in age. But yeah, I'm gonna pretty much go ahead.
Let me tell you this before I lose my thought, because this is something that really blessed me that you shared with us one time. I'm glad that this room is going to be a safe space for all women. Yes. And I'm glad that we're going to be able to have these conversations about the changes in our bodies, because a lot of times, because we don't have open communication about the changes we go through, and I learned this from you, sometimes our spouses don't understand, and it can lead to divorce. It can lead to just fights, because we don't know how to communicate what's going on with our bodies, because we don't really know what's going on with our bodies. I mean, we've heard the words that we tag onto them, but we need to really learn what is happening inside our body, how that ties into our psyche, you know, so we can share with our husbands so they can understand, okay, this is what's going on with her. Maybe she's not pushing me away. This is what's happening. Right. And that's something that you share with us. And I really like the fact that we were able to kind of dig into that, and we're gonna talk about that on Friday night.
That's
Because
right.
it's important that we know how to talk to our spouses about the changes we're going through.
Yes, it's gonna be some things I'm gonna be talking about. You'll be like, "What?" You're gonna be like, "Okay." Like it's gonna be some things that are gonna be surprising, and you're like, "I had no idea. I did not know that." But I'm gonna let you know the right resources and who you need to contact and what you need to do to try to work with those changes that we have going in our body. And a lot of times, as women, we suffer in silence and don't say anything about what's going on, and we don't know that there is a community out there to help us. A lot of times we are just told, just deal with it.
Wow. Wow.
And we shouldn't have to
take
do
notes.
it. We shouldn't have to suffer. We shouldn't have to suffer like that. I'm gonna help my ladies out because like I said, I know we need the help. It's a lot of women. It's a lot. I have to bring a lot of awareness to things that are happening and changes in our body that we have no idea about. And we go to the wrong doctors for the wrong reason. And there's just one doctor that you need to go to just to figure it all out. Just to be honest with you.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. And here go Miss Niecy. Look, it's trying to kick you out again. Let's switch over to Miss Niecy, y'all. That's gonna be good, PK. I'm excited about that. Like we said, our running theme is gonna be healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit, and it's gonna. We kicked that one more time. She went out again. That's what our running theme is gonna be, and we want to make sure that we minister to the whole woman. So when we talked about self-care, Niecy is going to be one of our vendors, like I mentioned before, and she is going to also present on that night. So Niecy, can you just let us know a little bit about you? Tell us what you're going to have on that night, a little bit, and then also don't forget, share with us a little bit about your daughter's entrepreneurship and their business.
Okay, so my name is Denise Tillman. I'm originally from Austin, Texas, born and raised. Graduated from Reagan High School. Moved to Killeen. I adopted 2 children. I also had 3 children of my own. Wow. I am a social worker by day. So I am an adoption worker for the state of Texas. So if you know anybody that is struggling and would love to adopt some children or foster, send them my way.
That's awesome.
I went through some grieving with my mom. My mom passed away, and I just dove deep into crafting. That was my safe place. It was my escape. It helped me to stay firm on my feet. And so I wanted to give that back to other women, that sense of empowerment, that you can do whatever it is that you want to. You can get through things, and hence the Wick and Burn Candle Bar. I wanted a place where people could come, escape, craft, a place that's beautiful. It smells good. You could do it with your hands, and you can walk away with a sense of pride of something that you made on your own. We not only do candles, we also do other workshops. I am all about empowering women or other people that are interested in building themselves. And so we also have workshops on how to create a business, how to make home decor, how to paint, there's really no limit in what we do. So if there's anything that you have in mind that you want to see, let me know and we'll make it happen. But yes, we are in Temple, Texas, and we also have a shop in Salado, Texas, which is close. And so we just want to build that up, give people a place to come and escape and walk away with a good product that they made. Okay, so it is a candle making bar. We do guide you through the entire process, but you get to create a custom blend of scents for your own home or and we have an array of different vessels that you can choose from handmade cement that I make. We also purchase glass and ceramics that you can use. Okay, we have over about 25 different scents that you can choose, one or more if you just want to make a custom scent. But it's a wonderful experience. It's just a getaway. I like just a little 30-minute getaway out of your day. My daughters, they make hair products. Everything is natural. They, again, started out of their kitchen. They have not bought a storefront yet, but that is one of their goals. They are selling things at a wholesale level to other different vendors But they have continued to strive, and they have increased their products to, they have like a hair oil, hair cream. I think they have like a hair mask.
Wow.
They're all about making your hair healthy. So they are sisterfro.com. So if you're interested, please check them out. Everything is naturally made and handmade.
Wow. Y'all look at all of the resources that we're gonna have in the building on that.
Yes.
The networking that is about to happen on
Crazy.
that night. We're gonna deal with our health, we're gonna deal with self-care, we're gonna deal with our mental stability, we are gonna deal with our spiritual health. That's our goal. We're coming in here to get our spirit because God has purpose for our lives. And we can't achieve that purpose unless we get all these other things healthy. And so we want to make sure that we are in the house on Friday night, y'all. The ladies are going to be in there. We're going to be, it's going to be such an awesome connection. There's going to be so many things that are going to be available to you in that room. It is not, for the things that you're going to be able to have access to on that night, $10 is nowhere near. Nowhere near.
Yes.
If I just jump back over to you, Niecy, she's also gonna have a few ladies. If you're willing, you'll be able to make your own candle on that night. I already want to put my name down.
My own.
Put my name down. She's gonna be offering that service in her area on that night. So we want to make sure that we support. We want to make sure that because I love candles. My husband knows I love candles. If you love candles, I know you love them. Well, Bree in the room, she love them too.
Hey, girl.
She loves. She said, she loves them. So ladies, if you love candles, just think about it. This is going to be your unique candle made by you, your scent that you chose, your vessel that you chose for the candle. It's going to be an awesome experience. A mutual friend of ours, I think her and a couple of ladies have serviced your establishment, and they have great raving reviews. And so, ladies, we want you guys to be in there tonight. Don't come empty-handed. Bring your dollars because you're gonna be able to do what ladies like to do, is shop. And so make sure you come. Don't come empty-handed. Bring your few little ducats and dollars. I'm showing my age. We bring your coins. Bring your coins, friends. Like the new ladies say, bring your coins. But young ladies. But yes, bring your money so you can enjoy some of the vendors that we have. But I wanted to get you ladies to share what you were gonna do, and I'm gonna go through for the ladies that are in the room. I'm gonna share a little bit about some of our other guests because y'all, we have a lineup. We have a lineup that are ready, y'all. They've been planning, they've been getting some things together. We have none other, and I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all know. We're gonna be dealing with a healthy spirit. When we deal with a healthy spirit, y'all, we have to bring in a heavy hitter. And if you know Austin area and the surrounding areas, you know that we had to go get Apostle Cynthia Nunn. We had to go get her because we know that she hits a lot of areas. She's going to be dealing with our spiritual health. She's going to come with it, y'all. Y'all already know. If you know her, you know she's coming with it. She's coming as Dr. Ken. Let me tell y'all a little bit about her because I want you ladies to go tonight. If y'all are on here tonight, please go and follow her page. Her page on Facebook is called let me find it. Hold on, y'all. I got to pull it up. Her page on Facebook is I Need My Sister. That's what this is about. That's what this is. The whole theme of this is healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. But we need each other. And if you see all of these different these different women and all of these different gifts, these ladies are gifts to the body of Christ. All of you have different talents, different just all kind of different things that you different professions, all kind of different things that you bring to the table. We need each other. And if we all come together and say, well, I'm good at this, well, I'm good at that, how much greater can we be when we come and bring our resources and connect to each other? So you, my sister, are the missing piece that I've been looking for. You know,
Correct.
I got this together, but I don't have this together. I got
Yeah.
my profession together, but I said that I was gonna get myself right with God this year. I need you,
Yeah.
Dr. Ken. So go to her page, y'all. It's called I Need My Sister.
Yeah,
Now,
sister.
she will be there in rare form because she's coming to us as Dr. Ken, so she's gonna really deal with some stuff. She is Apostle Cynthia Nunn. We know her as Apostle Cynthia Nunn. She's an educator at Texas Empowerment Academy. She's a pastor at Restoration One Network, and she is a radio talk show host at ATX Soul Radio. So please go and follow her at I Need My Sister. Y'all, we want to bum rush her page on tonight. We want her to just be like, where did this come from? I ain't even showed up yet. Bum rush
Right.
her page, like her page, follow, comment. She will be in the building, and I guarantee y'all, she is gonna bring it. She's gonna deal with our spiritual health because I don't know about y'all, but if we look at everything that's going on around us, we need to make sure that we are right with where we need to be in our spiritual life and our walk with
That's right.
Christ. And so we got to make sure that we are paying attention to that because there are some things going on that if you don't have a foundation in Jesus Christ, there may be some things that may be able to push you over, and you may be on thinking. And so we want Dr. Ken to come that night to deal with the heavy stuff because we are gonna have a fun night, but I don't never go to a church building without having in my mind I come here for a reason. And so we coming there tonight, we want a healthy mind, we want a healthy body, and we want a healthy spirit. So Dr. Ken will be in the room tonight. Y'all go knock over her page tonight. I need my sister. Let me share a little bit more about some other people that'll be there. She's not here right now because she is out of the country, but she will be here on Friday night. It's my sister Aisha Williams. She is a local business owner. She owns a local salon called Rama Salon. She's also a minister. She is an advocate for mental health. She loves total life change, and her ministry is called I Need Her Well. She is a great NAMI supporter, which is the National Alliance of Mental Health. And I believe that she will have some NAMI therapists there on Friday night to assist us because she's going to share with her testimony and her ministry for I Need Her Well. So as she shares, there will be a NAMI table available for resources. There will be some therapists in the room. There will be some people there that will be available to help point you in the right direction to get signed up with some therapy if you feel like you need that. This will be a safe space. So we will be talking about our mental health. Now, with that being said, this room will be open to share about what some of you may have dealt with concerning mental health. And so we want to make sure that we deal with that responsibly by having professionals present. Of course, we will have ministers. I'm a minister. We have PK in the building. We'll have other ministers that will be available to pray and to walk you through some things in that area. But then we'll also point you to professionals that can talk to you about some other things that may be going on outside of the realm of prayer and ministry. And so we want to make sure that we let you guys know that will be available on the night. Like I said the other Sunday when me and PK were up, we won't be just having people that have a passion for what they're talking about. We will have professionals in the building. And so nothing wrong with having a passion, but we will also have some people that know how to handle it. Kimberly said, your mental health is your wealth. I like that. Your mental health is your wealth. I like that. She also said she's a NAMI brand ambassador. Thank you. Thank you for that, Kimberly. We're excited to have whoever's here representing NAMI on that night. NAMI, if I can speak personally and not go into too many details over here, NAMI helped our family through a situation, and I thank God for those representatives that were there for us during that time. NAMI will be in the building on Friday night, y'all. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. You have to be here. Let me go on. I want to talk to you guys about another vendor that will be here. Not a vendor, another speaker. Her name is Miss Jasmine Lott. Miss Jasmine Lott. Y'all, she is a mental health advocate. She is also a registered nurse. She is the host of her own podcast, which is Soul Shine Podcast, and she speaks toward unexpected loss and support for those dealing with grief. How many know grief is real?
Ooh,
Grief
it
is real.
is.
And a lot of times in our community, well, in the church community, a lot of times we like to kind of speed people through the grief process. We and I don't want to say much about that because I'm not the professional, but I do know in my own experience that a lot of times we can push people to kind of pray their way through or praise through and kind of mask over the process of grief, I'm sorry, the process of going through the grief cycle. And Jasmine had a personal experience with that, and she had to reach out to some professionals and get some help. And she has also taken on a lot of the knowledge and wisdom on how to walk through the grief process. So she's going to share her testimony, what happened, how she got through it, how she had to go through the grieving process. Y'all, she has a powerful testimony, y'all. Y'all gonna hear that testimony. I'm telling y'all, she's gonna be in the building, Miss Jasmine Lott. Y'all can follow her on Instagram at Soul Shine Podcast. I follow her, and she has y'all. She knows her stuff. I'm telling y'all, she's a registered nurse as well as PK, and so she talks a lot about how her grief affected her physical health. Yeah. And so sometimes we don't really know that sometimes I'm going through situations in my physical body because I'm suffering in my grief. I'm not moving forward. I don't know how to get through this process. And so especially in the church community, we need to know that there is a grieving process. And a lot of times we can't just push people to praise their way through. We need to allow them to go through the grieving process. And as I said, go through it and be sisters to those women and those in our families and those that we come in contact with, so we can encourage them and not just mask over with praise and prayer. Although that can be a part of getting through grief, we want to really dive into the steps and the phases so we can do it in a healthy way. Amen. Right. Y'all in my minister voice. I mean, okay. Let me share with y'all about Miss Arsha. Y'all, Miss Arsha gonna be in the building, y'all. Miss Arsha got me through COVID, and she don't even know it. She's one of the ladies that got me through COVID. She has an Instagram page where, first off, she's a business owner. She's an entrepreneur. She holds an MA in counseling. She is a professional health and beauty stylist. And she's a one woman band, y'all. She showed me how to make 3 different outfits out of one shirt. I'm telling you, she can take one shirt and teach you how to wear it 4 different ways, and nobody will know. You show up at 4 different events with that same shirt on. It's a different way. I mean, she bad, y'all. She's coming to us in her own unique way. About she has so much personality and so much that she offers when she comes. She comes by herself, but she's gonna have her own unique presentation about fashion. She's coming and she's excited about being with us. So we want to be in the house, y'all. If y'all go to Instagram, y'all can find her at Arsha, Arsha. She is a beauty and stylist consultant, or you can go to I think it's I don't have that her other page written down. I think it's Alter Your Ego. And that's her style page. Alter Your Ego on Instagram. That's her style page. But you can go check her out. Check out some of the styles that she presents. Her whole presentation is just awesome. She is an Austinite. I believe I went to school with her brother. She's just a beautiful person, y'all. So follow her. She's also on Facebook. Her name is Arsha, Arsha. Flood her page, y'all, so she can look up and be like, "Oh, they're excited about me coming Friday." Come on, P4. And so we're excited about that. We also have y'all on that night. We're gonna have a well of wisdom. I call her a well of wisdom. Her name is Elder Claudia. She is a member of Life Changers. She's going to be diving into the physical health with Pastor Kim. She'll be in that session. She'll be talking to us about our dental health because she shared something with me. I didn't know it, but she told me that our dental health is our first, I don't want to get it wrong. She said it's our first step to physical health.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. You know, a lot of times as women, we pay attention to a lot of other areas and parts, thinking that, but our dental health is important. And she's shared with us about how important our dental health is to our full physical health. So she is a well, like I said, a well of wisdom. She hails from Chicago, Illinois. And if you're around her a little bit, that Chicago starts to come out.
The Chicago, sure do.
But she is a well of wisdom, y'all. She will be in the room on that night. What you like, baby? She will be oh Lord. I think he's talking about bread. He being funny. I know Prophet Corey up here being funny.
Is that what he's doing?
Dragon. So if anybody know what he's talking about we need to pay attention to our
halitosis.
Yeah. He's going to be sharing with us about all of that. But like I said, it's going to be a safe space. It's going to be a room where we can talk freely. I'm telling y'all, we're going to be able to talk freely. I share with Pastor Kim, this is going to be our no-fly zone. And what I mean about a no-fly zone is insecurities can't fly in this room. You know, I always tease y'all, I'm loud, I'm country, I laugh a lot at myself so nobody else can laugh at me. But that's me. Those used to be insecurities, but they not no more. So if you don't like being around me being loud, if you don't like me maybe using the wrong word and got to go back and get the definition, then maybe you don't need to be around me. Because that's me and that's how I'm going to be me. And so the insecurities are not going to fly in that room. So if you have a problem with your mouth, that's the reason why Elder Claudia is going to be there. So we can get some wisdom on how to take care of our mouth, what we need to ask our dentist, just anything that we may be concerned about. She has some information on when we may need to look into dentures. I mean, when we may need to look into she has got information. And so I'm gonna be right there in the front, like help us, Elder Claudia, because we want to be our best selves going into 2024. That's right. We got work to do. Let me tell y'all about this next lady. She is I want to say a jack of all trades. She's a Jackie of all trades. She is Miss Giovanna Fields. We got Leo at Life Church. She's the media team. She's a part of is the photography team. I don't know how to
do everything. The social media marketer.
All over the room. But not just that, y'all. She's a musician. She is a singer. She is a local entrepreneur, and she is the owner of Gym Press. Yes, she my back, y'all, because she makes some. There you go. She makes some fascinating earrings by hand, and so when she came and said, you know, I make earrings, I'll be there. We had some ladies in the house that had some of her stuff on, and so we're gonna have some of her earrings in the building, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss her table. She's gonna have some. I think she has some giveaways for Pastor Kim. So there will be some lucky ladies that will just win some stuff. Yes. They will be in the basket, I think, that night, because there's gonna be a lot of I'll come back to the gifts. Gio will be in the house. She's gonna have some earrings that night. I told her, I said, I'm gonna bring some earrings too. Because I got a lot of earrings I need to bring and get rid of. So we're gonna have, I'm telling y'all gonna be able to shop. Y'all need to know it's gonna be on in the house. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna hang out. We shared this the night that we talked about the P4 event. I mean, the day we talked about it, we said that. Remember when we were younger, we went to sleepovers. At the sleepover, you were able to bond with your friends and kind of share some stuff that you couldn't share with everybody else. That's what this is gonna be. And when we come in that room on tonight, I shared it with PK. I have one sister, and I know that if something is going on with me, my sister's gonna be there on the drop of a dime. Well, we want that to be what we share with each other in that room. We want there to be some connections made. We want to leave there meeting somebody that we didn't know and build some relationships. Start to across the board, you know, we all don't go to the same church. I don't want to just fellowship with the people that go to Life Changes. I don't want to just talk
right.
to the ladies that go to Life Changes. I want to talk to the ladies that I run into in the store. I want
Yeah.
them to be like, I remember you at the P4. You helping me with this, or I helped you with that. And so that's what this room is about. We're gonna meet some ladies from the community. We're gonna have some ladies that do a whole bunch of different things in that room on tonight. We have some ladies that at Life Changers that they operated outside in the community with social justice. We're gonna have that room gonna be full of people that
That's right.
ladies that do a lot. And so if you're coming that night, there's a few things that Pastor Kim wanted me to remind us. There's a few things that we want to share with you. You do not have to spend a night.
That's right.
You do not have to wear pink pajamas if you don't have pink pajamas.
That's right.
You do not have to wear pajamas if you don't feel comfortable in pajamas.
That's
We
right.
we do ask that you wear your pink pajamas, but that's just our thing. So if you don't want to wear pajamas that night, please come. Please come in your regular attire. Ladies, if you are wearing pajamas, we do ask that you be conservative in the pajamas that you choose, because we will have security. We're not
Head
gonna
to
have
toe. Head to toe.
yes, and so we're not gonna have the ladies up there without any men. We will have security watching over us on that night and making sure the ladies that do not spend a night get to their cars, the parking lot, and everything like that. So we will have that available to you. So we want you guys to know that you don't have to have pajamas on. You don't have to have pink. If you don't, yes, Bree said she got her moo ready.
That's right.
Comfortable. This is just us sitting around having a good time. Let me tell y'all, we're gonna have food. And when I say food, it's probably sad to say this, but we're gonna have food open the whole night. So,
That's right.
you want to eat at 4, you're welcome to eat at 4. But we're gonna have food, y'all, and we're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. But we don't want to leave that room without dealing with our spiritual health, because we are spirits, y'all. We live in this body that's gonna one day go away from here. And we possess a soul, and we want our soul to be won by our spirit. And so we want to make sure our spirit is healthy. We want to make sure we're founded, that we know what we believe, and that we know that we can stand in these last days, y'all. That's what's the most important. And so in order to do that, we want these houses to last as long as they possibly can. So we're going to talk about our physical health. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about our minds, because our minds are our souls. Is what we deal with our emotions. It's about the stability of what we think, how we process stuff. That's important. And if we do not pay attention to it, a lot of times, you know, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to get off my spiel and let PK close us out with what she want to close us out with. But a lot of times we grow up in communities, and we grow up in, and I just said, neighborhoods where our culture, we learn to survive. But what we don't know is that takes a toll on our mental. And a lot of times we don't know it took a toll on our mental until we get in our 40s. And then we start wondering, well, why do I do that? Why do I do this? Why do I see stuff like that? Why do I deal with stuff like, why do I handle stuff this way? A lot of times our mental health. It's our mental health. And sometimes, because the church is a staple in our Black communities, we have taken the church and said it's the answer to everything that we're dealing with. We know that we need to be rooted in Christ, but God has given us gifts to the body of Christ that are professionals in things that handle situations where we deal with our minds and things that we deal with in our house, in our bodies. I call it our house, but our bodies. He's given us saved professionals. That's what the awesome thing about it. Some of these professionals, they are saved and they have the same foundation of faith that you have, but they also know this is how we need to look at this. Let's approach this way. Let's try some medicine for this. And let's see if we can get this balance out, and then we can come back and deal with this. Or we'll get to that. Or we may deal with, you may have a professional talking about our health, and they'll deal with that. But we want to make sure that we hit our bases, and we're gonna do that on that night. This event is going to be at Life Changers Church here in Austin, Texas. Pastor Kim, go ahead and throw the address out, because I'll be forgetting.
It's 7952 Anderson Square,
Yeah.
Austin, Texas.
Y'all know I can ramble and I can go. So 7952 Anderson Square is going to be on this Friday night at 7 p.m. Our vendors will be in the house. Our speakers will be in the house, and our stylists will be in the house. So y'all wanna make sure y'all there. Share it with somebody.
Right.
We want you to pre-register. Please go to Life Changers Church on Facebook, and you can find our Facebook. You can find our website there.
Right.
It's Pastor Ken, what is it? Life Changers ATX?
Lifechangersaustin.com, I believe. Yes.
Lifechangersaustin.com.
Lifechangersaustin.com. Yes, that's it.
Go to our website, go down to the bottom, and you'll see Pink Pajama Praise Party. Just click that link and register through Eventbrite. We said it was $10, but Eventbrite will charge you too, so I think it's $12. And that'll handle everything for the night. Everything that you're gonna need, that'll handle it. Food, everything comes with that $12. If you do not, we want you to pre-register so we can make sure we cover everybody with food and the other treats that we have.
Right.
If not, you can register at the door, but we're pushing you to please pre-register so we'll know exactly what we need. Pastor Kim, you got something you want to share? I need some water. So long.
Just wanted to remind the ladies, the woman who brings the most guests, of course, you will be winning a nice basket with some gifts in there from our vendors and just some things that we had added in there as well. So I'm excited about that. I saw Miss Kimberly Holiday said she got her pink pajamas if she's still in the room. Excited about that. Just to let you know also, of course, when I talked to PC, he said he looked there. There's so far we got like 65 women had already signed up. So that was just already on online. It's already signed up. So also we'll have registration at the door. Like Minister Sean was saying, we prefer for you to try to register on Eventbrite online so we can get an adequate number of the women that are coming so we can make sure we have enough food. If you would like to bring something, we asked all our women who are going to bring something that's store-bought, something that's already pre-made. If you would just want to bring something, because I know there's some women who don't go try ministry and ask, can I bring something? We're not going to stop you from bringing something, but you're more than welcome to, as long as it's store-bought and it is sealed. We don't mind you doing that. Yeah. And I think that's pretty much all I have. I'm just be ready in my pajamas, ready to go. I'm excited about it. Been hearing a lot of good feedback about it. I got some ladies from my job who said they're coming, so hopefully they'll come as well. But I know we're going to have a good time, and I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited. Never done anything like this before. I'm excited about an event that we ladies can support each other, and I want us to continue to support each other even after this event. Continue to have those connections.
Thank you. And thank you so much, Delonda, for sharing that information in the chat. One more thing I want to share. The reason why we need to get healthy also is because there's a generation that's coming up behind us, and we want to pass on healthy habits to them. And I'm so glad to have one of those young ladies in the house with us on that night. And she is a 16-year-old entrepreneur. Her name is Miss Haley, and she is the owner of Haley's Halo Treats. She sells cake pops, Rice Krispie treats, chocolate chip cookies, and squares, and she cooks them herself. Y'all, please go to her mom's page. Her mom is Yolanda Foxy Fierce Sanders here on Facebook. Go to her mom's page, y'all. Just look at her presentation. If you look at her presentation, you will see this young lady, y'all. She's shooting for the stars, and we want to pass on what we learned at this event. We want to pass it on to the next generation. We're whole, we're healed, and we're passing it on. So nothing else that I can share with you ladies. Also, I want to throw out to you guys that are in the room, if you want a Bible study to attend, please jump in to the Let's Grow Together Bible study. This is not a shameless plug. This is a plug. I'm sorry, until our Let's Grow Together Bible study. It's going to be on Wednesday night on Zoom. You guys can catch the link on our page Wednesday. You won't be let down. We're gonna dive into the word. But if there's nothing else, I will see you ladies Friday night at the Pink Pajama Praise Party.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Later.
Bye.